So obviously I bought a sink that didn't fit the existing opening. Because it's a 21-inch oval sink, there are no frames that will fit it. I didn't want to have to cut out the entire countertop, so I decided to try to find a way to close the gaps. Short of laying a new piece of laminate on this countertop, which if I back away you can see would take a master laminator to do because it's very custom. So now I'm going to use the rest of the water putty to fill in along that frame because I dry fit the sink and it's working. You can see the articulated part of that molding. Okay, so I filled it with the Durham Water Putty, and the reason I like the water putty is because it doesn't shrink. I hate having to do the job 3 times over like you have to do with drywall. The next step, of course, is to sand it. Then the whole surface will have to be primed, painted, and coated with the water-based polyurethane if you don't want it to yellow. Okay, now take in 60 grit sanding disc and sanded it level. Took a while because that water putty dries extremely hard, and that's a good thing. Next step, priming. Okay, so I have primed the counter and all that built up area of the opening. I didn't do the back because the new sink covers that. So I'm in the process of painting. Okay, so here it is. The edge all built up, sanded. You can still see a little of the difference in if you can see the shine. But the edge of that counter was raised and it was impossible to make totally level. So it's painted, 2 coats, and I will dry fit the sink. I'm waiting at least a week or 2 for the general finishes, super duper polyacrylic that's easy to apply and hard as nails. Costs twice as much as the min wax, but everybody says it's very worth it. And this is it dry fit. You can see a little bit of a texture issue, but not enough to be anything to worry about, and I think that'll all probably go away when I put on the polyacrylic. If not, I don't care. My sink fits, looks nice, and didn't have to rip everything out.